Coming up Wednesday in Group E, Benfica will look to do everything possible to edge out Barcelona for that second place finish when they host the bottom of the group, Dynamo Kyiv. The visitors are guaranteed a last place finish in the group regardless of the result, but points are an absolute necessity, aren't they, for Benfica?
Listen, Benfica need help, there's no doubt about that. Obviously the points in the table tells us that, but they also need some help after what happened at the weekend. A big loss for them against Sporting Lisbon, so this is going to be very interesting for Benfica. I think they certainly have enough weapons to win this game. I do have my concerns, shall I say, with Dynamo Kyiv and what they will bring to this game. They still have major concerns themselves with injury issues. They did have a nice win at the weekend, 3-0. Verbic getting a couple of goals there. But I still think that this is in Benfica's hands. When you have been given an opportunity in the Champions League on the last day to knock Barcelona out with some luck, you obviously need Bayern to do you a favour. I don't see Benfica passing up that opportunity. This is a big, big game for them. Probably the biggest game they have had in such a long time. They need to perform much better than they did against Sporting at the weekend. And let's see if we can see a couple of their stars, including Darwin Núñez, turn up on the night.
Yeah, definitely, and it's true that it's not the Benfica that we saw in the beginning of the competition. They were strong, they were quick, they were fast, they were confident. I think that's the best word. They struggle sometimes in the domestic league to kind of get the result. They started first for quite a couple of months, and now they look and they are third on the table in the domestic league. But my concern, and I think is in favor of this Benfica, is that Dynamo Kyiv, they play at the weekend against Soria. It's the third qualified in the domestic league. They are fighting to get the first spot in the country, and of course they're gonna put players to rest. I'm sure of that. They don't have anything to win on this game. Of course, it's important to play in the Champions League. Of course, they're going to try their best, but at the end, you don't want to lose that game. You want to bring the best player for the weekend to have them rest. And it's true that Jimmy mentioned before that sometimes it's better to your best players to keep them in the momentum, to keep them play when their body rests for quite a few days. Kind of the muscle memory doesn't kind of adapt well to don't play when they is expecting to play, but definitely you want to rest them. So I'm expecting not the best Dynamo Kyiv for this game, and unfortunately for Barcelona, this looks like Benfica is going to do the job.
Yeah, and I love hearing you say that, Lucho, because if you remember correctly, I said before the competition started that my big upset of a big team that wouldn't get into the knockout rounds was Barcelona, and we are 90 minutes away from that coming true. Prediction God status almost confirmed. Now, with regard to Benfica, I think they're going to do the business here. They have an opportunity at home to beat a team that's only scored once in their 5 games and have nothing to play for. They're getting last. They have no chance at the Europa League getting third, so I just don't think there's going to be that same type of motivation, whereas Benfica has everything to play for. I think they're going to roll out all of their big guys, even though a couple of their top players, Julian Weigl, Otamendi, if they get another yellow, they would miss the first leg of the knockout round, so something to take into consideration. But I don't think they care about that right now. They just want to book their ticket to the knockout rounds for the first time since the 2016-2017 season. So there's a lot to play for, especially for manager George Jesus, and I do think they're going to get that help from Bayern Munich. I don't think Barcelona have enough currently under Xavi. Maybe they make some moves in January to strengthen that team, but I don't think they're up against or have enough to go up against a strong Bayern team who have a lot to play for and want to keep their perfect record intact. I think this is Benfica all the way, and I think they're going to book their ticket to the knockout rounds, get second spot, and I think they're going to be a team that you're not going to want to face in the knockout rounds.